Here's a puddle of water. As you can see, it's raining. And in order to learn the word evaporation, once the rain has stopped, eventually that puddle will dry up and the water will go away back into the air. And that is called evaporation as the water disappears. So I have a bowl of water and we're going to see some objects and whether or not they sink or they float. So first we're going to start with a crayon. And it sunk. Now I'm going to put a pencil in. And it's floating on top. And let's do a candy cane. Looks like the candy cane sunk. And last but not least, I have some green and white colored rocks. What do you think is going to happen? It sunk. Can you think of any other items that might float, like the pencil? I have some chocolate chips here, which are a solid. I'm going to put them in the microwave and see if I'm able to turn the solid into a liquid by melting them. Try 20 seconds. So after 20 seconds, it's starting to melt, as you can see here. However, it is not a liquid yet. So we're going to put it back in the microwave for some more time. So I put them in another 30 seconds. And now we have a liquid. So it melted and turned in from a solid to a liquid. So today we're going to make strawberry jello. So this is the jello powder. And it's very easy to make jello. You just use 1 cup of boiling water. So I'm going to add that to it. The water needs to be hot because the word that we're talking about today is dissolve, and the jello powder will dissolve in the boiling water. I'm going to keep stirring till that jello powder is completely dissolved. As you can see, it's getting there. Now once all of the powder is dissolved in the warm water, we're going to add a cup of cold water to it. So that's what we're going to do now. And you can see there's some ice cubes in there, so that's really cold. And stir all that together. And now all we have to do is pour the jello into the dish and refrigerate it. And not only did we talk about dissolving here, but we're also going to watch the liquid turn into a solid, which will be jello. We're going to talk about reversible. So if I put liquid water into my freezer, it would turn into a solid and I would have an ice cube. And it is reversible because I could take an ice cube out and I could melt it and it would go back to a liquid. It would go back from a solid to a liquid. And so we would say turning water to an ice cube is reversible. But now I am going to show you my bread that I'm making here. So now we're going to talk about irreversible. So I have this Hawaiian sweet bread and I have a bread maker, and inside the bread maker I mixed the flour with the yeast and water, and so what I have now is dough that has been mixed and it is in the middle of rising. But once I turn it into bread, it's irreversible because I can't make it go back to the original material that was in this box when I first bought it. So bread is irreversible. So are cakes that you make. You cannot reverse them back to the way they once were.